time there with the librarians. Hey, let's talk about body cameras for police. It's a no-brainer in many parts of the nation, and it's almost impossible to argue against using them. Still, some places like Portland lag behind, and it's not clear when officers will actually start wearing the cameras here. Other places like Camas are ready to go within the next week or so. Here's Tim Gordon with a look at their program.
Out on display for us inside the Camas Police Department. The first thing I asked longtime Camas Police Chief Mitch Lackey is how it feels to lead the way with body-worn cameras.
Feels good. I'm proud of the community, proud of our city council and mayor for finding a funding source, and I think the agency is excited that we can, make this happen.
These cameras made by Axon work in conjunction with tasers that it makes as well. Switch on the taser and the camera will automatically start rolling. Unholstering a firearm does the same thing. Lackey sees the added transparency as good for officers and the people they serve, who the chief says are supportive.
And if anything, it will just help them to feel that we're accountable back to the community by having these cameras. If there ever are questions about what transpired in an incident, it allows the community to see for themselves.
Just a few hours of final policy training starting next week, and the cameras will be used by officers rolling out on calls. Chief Lackey hopes the cameras will capture all the good he says his officers do in the community.
I think it's going to capture the 99.9% of the good police work that gets done out there every single day. And even those things that might not go perfect, I think it will help tell the story in context of what did happen and allow people to see for themselves.
Seeing for ourselves, a key theme here. It will also allow officers to learn from what they and their colleagues record. We asked the chief to test his gear today.
Are you able to turn it on and record us in our conversation?
Absolutely. It's just as simple as 2 touches. The camera's on and it's recording right now. So in its field of vision, it will capture you, probably the clock on the wall behind you.
These are all the videos. These are the 2 we just made.
A big part of the investment covers 5 years of the body camera company storing the thousands of video clips to come and managing redacting as needed for public records requests. So again, the body cameras start rolling out in Camas next week. In the meantime, Vancouver Police are still working on their plan and program to hopefully have body cams to officers sometime later this year. And the Clark County Sheriff's Office, well, their program is delayed because voters denied funding last November. Pat?